I am Shri Navroz, English teacher in Piroscope Dr. Ghas High School, Piroscope. Dear students, welcome to my online class. And today's class is only for class 7 students, English second paper. And Unit 9, Lesson 3, and our today's lesson title is Interrogative Sentences. In previous classes, I presented two classes, lesson 1 and 2. And in those classes, you learned that what is assertive sentences, what is affirmative and negative sentence. Today, we are going to learn interrogative sentence, and it is very important for we use this type of sentences in our day-to-day activities, or express our feelings, ideas, or to communicate anyone or write anything. So I will tell you, do you know what is interrogative sentence? Yes, when someone asks something to know, it is interrogative sentence. If I write an example on the board, then it will be very clear to you. And what is your name? It's a very common sentence, and you have heard this sentence in your life many times. And can you tell me what type of sentence is it? Yes, of course it is an interrogative sentence, because we use WS word at the very beginning. Can you remember who is part of a species is used, or which type of word we use to write an assertive sentence? Of course, subject, verb, extension. But in this type, the sentence pattern is somewhat different. We generally use WS word or auxiliary verb to begin with our interrogative sentence. Then, of course, we use verb. Verb, that means it may be auxiliary verb or verb. And then subject, and after that we will use a note of interrogation. And it is a very important thing. If we don't use this in our writing, don't use this mark, then it will not be an interrogative sentence. So you should be very careful to put an interrogative sign after the end of this sentence. Dear students, now I will invite you to follow the textbook, and then it will be very clear to you what is interrogative sentence. Dear students, page number 102. You will, as usual, we will find a dialogue. We will read the dialogue very carefully. Read the following dialogue and identify the questions. Yes. And the instruction is we will identify questions. And this dialogue is between two persons. One is shopkeeper, one is customer. Shopkeeper, good evening, sir. How can I help you? How can I help you is a question. Customer, good evening. Can I get an English newspaper? Yes, it is an interrogative sentence. And shopkeeper, sure, sir. We have dailies and some monthlies and quarterlies. Which one do you like to have? Which one do you like to have is a question. Customer, I want a daily newspaper, please. Shopkeeper, here you are. Customer, thank you. How much is it? How much is it? An interrogative sentence. Shopkeeper, 10 taka. Customer, do you have sense of a 50 taka note? Yes, it is another question. It is an interrogative sentence. Shopkeeper, yes sir, here it is. Customer, thank you. Shopkeeper, my pleasure. Note, when we ask something to somebody, we use interrogative sentence. We can ask two type of questions: WS questions and verbal questions. Yes, the structure of the two kinds of interrogative sentence are given below. Yes, dear students, we are going to learn the structure of interrogative sentences. Can you tell me how many types of interrogative sentences? Two types. One type is WS. WS questions, and another type is verbal questions. Verbal. We use verb at the very beginning of the sentence. And WS question structure. WS verb subject extension. WS verb subject plus extension. And we can write a sentence according to the structure where have you gone? Yes, this is WS word, and this is verb. Verb that was auxiliary verb, and it is subject. It is another verb, principal verb, and we use a question mark. And another type, WS word auxiliary verb, yes. WS word auxiliary verb subject main verb extension, it is also. And where are you going? Are you going to market? These questions that start with WS question are called WS question. Yes. Here students, if we use any WS word at the very beginning of an interrogative sentence, then it will be called, its name is WS question. And another type, verbal question. Verbal. Auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, extension. Auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb, subject, main verb. So subject, main verb plus extension. Yes. This is another. This is verbal. This is verbal. Verbal question. Yes, auxiliary verb. Dear students, this is another type of interrogative sentence, and its name is verbal question. And this sentence begins with auxiliary verb have, and this is subject, and this is main verb, and this is the word extension. So it is very clear to you that verbal question or verbal question we usually begin with verb, auxiliary verb, always auxiliary verb. Have, has, had, am, is, do this, do, did, done, do, did, does, and shall, will, or can, could, may, might. We always use such type of auxiliary verbs to write a verbal question. But if we want to write a WS question, we of course use WS word at the very beginning of the sentence. Where, who, how, why, whence, whoever, whom, these whence, this type of word, what we use at the very beginning of an interrogative sentence. Dear students, and after in verbal questions, auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, extension, e.g. Are you going to market? Yes, I am. Do you like birds? Yes, I do. Have you done your homework? Yeah, no, I haven't. Answer should begin with yes or no. And such type of verbal questions, answer will begin with yes or no. The questions that starts with verb, do, did, am, is, are, was, where, have, has, had, shall, will is called verbal questions. Yes, I told you earlier. I mentioned it 2 seconds ago. Dear students, stay speak. Read and act out the dialogue. Yes. Shozib and Panna. Shozib, hello, how are you? Panna, fine, thank you. How are you? Shozib, fine, also, thank you. How is your study? Panna, good. How is your study? Also good. Where are you going to this way shopping? Panna, right? I have to buy a pen and some other things from a grocery. Shazib, this shop will be closed at 8 o'clock. What time is it? Panna, it is a 7:15, so I may be late. Shazib, I am afraid so. Go ahead. I have to go ahead. See you tomorrow. Panna, thank you. Bye. Underline the interrogative sentence in the following above. Yes. I need not underline, just I will write two sentences above. Dear students, from this dialogue, I will write some interrogative sentences on the board. How are you? Can you tell me what type of question is it? Of course, it is WS question. How are you? Because it is a WS word. And another, how is your study? Yes. And where are you going this way? Okay, dear students, now it is very clear to you what is interrogative sentence. I want to repeat it again in a nutshell or in short. That is interrogative sentence. When we want to ask something from anyone, we make interrogative sentence. We use interrogative sentence to ask anything. There are two types of interrogative sentences. That is WS question and another is verbal question. Verbal interrogative sentence we use or very beginning of the sentence we use auxiliary verb, and WS question we use WS word, and the sentence structure interrogative sentence WS word, verb or auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, extension, and verbal in a verbal question the structure of an interrogative sentence, auxiliary verb, subject, main verb, and then extension, and we will always put a question mark at the end of the sentence. That's all, dear students. Thank you so much, and bye.